everyone. Hey guys, guess what? We were just starting to record this energy update for the middle of this month, and Nick noticed that there was a rainbow that was just appearing behind me, so we had to stop and restart this because we just wanted to share it with you. Can you see the rainbow? Just behind. Rainbows are called blessings. They're real, deeply blessings be upon you from the universe and from Mother Earth. What a great way to start. Hi everyone, my name's Cumber. I'm an intuitive, and it's my deepest pleasure to pass on some messages from the light beings of this world. And these energy updates that I usually do once a month at the beginning of the month are really my best ability at connecting in with Gaia, with our beautiful planet Earth, to find out what actually is happening energetically and on the frequencies, to see if we can get like a heads up of how we actually can live at an easier, more graceful, loving way during that actual month. Well, when we did it in the beginning of November, if you haven't seen it, I do suggest you watch that, because that covers the whole month. But she did say the major energy shift was happening around the 14th, which was yesterday. We're recording this on the 15th. And to check in again. So this is just a sort of snippet of information, a sort of taking a bit of a finger on the pulse measurement of what Gaia is actually doing, what she wants us to be aware of, so we can make an easier transition into the light. So I was like, what's the 14th about? What's all that about then? Well, my God, I really like numerology. So I really like the power of numbers and what they mean and the frequencies that they bring. Well, apparently on the 13th, Mercury, which is a planet that it goes retrograde quite a lot, started to change its trajectory. Mars, which doesn't go retrograde that much compared to many of the other planets, actually stopped. It stood still. So Friday the 13th, Mars just stopped. It went stationary. Planets really affect Mother Earth because she is a planet, so obviously the way they weave their energies together actually impacts us greatly. And it stopped so that it can start moving back towards the Earth. And Mars represents divine masculine. So it represents that get up and go, get your plans sorted, do various things that you've set for your goals. So that's coming back into our awareness. At the same time, Venus is really, really strongly impacting us, and that's the divine feminine. 13 is the number of the divine feminine. So there's lots of opportunities here. Gaia's really talking a lot more now about unity consciousness. So all of the planetary alignments, everything frequency-wise that's going on right now, is to raise our vibration into unity consciousness and away from duality. So this particular time today, I've really linked into today because it's a new moon. And it's a new moon in Scorpio. Now, I'm not an astrologist, and there's plenty of people out there that's much better than I am at trying to describe what's going on there. My gift to you is really connecting in with the spirits and connecting in with Gaia and the energy that she is. But new moons are all about new beginnings. They're about new possibilities and new potential. And it's the time in our night sky where the moon is, where there's more darkness available. And in the darkness of times, we can see more stars. So the starlight, our connection really with the cosmos, is much stronger. So now is a time of new beginnings. So Gaia's saying it's really at a time where this is a very, very, it's a time of alchemy. It's a time of bringing together all those strands of your life and really, really, really let go of the old paradigm. It's collapsing anyway. You can see it all around you in everyday life. It's collapsing anyway. So she's saying, be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to let all of that go. Because the more we struggle at holding on to what we should do, this is the way it's always been, this must be the way forward, the harder it is. The harder it is. So she says, take the easy pathway. For once in our lives, go with what's easy. And what's easy is allowing the new earth, the new energies, this unity consciousness, the higher vibration to rise within us and start to listen to that quieter voice inside and the intuitive. So what Gaia is actually saying is the planetary alignments, the world, everything is all to do with the feminine side within males and females getting stronger now, so we can become more into unity. This isn't about the masculine being less than at all. It's about bringing the feminine up to a point where we are at unity rather than one lower or different than another. So practicality is the way to do that right now. So Scorpio, the energy of the Scorpio new moon now for the rest of this month really until we get to our full moon side, it's all about truth. Scorpio is fantastic at just diving in and getting that truth out and bringing it into the light. Whether we like it or not, it's a truth seeker. And it's a water sign, so it's all about very watery energy. It's being in the flow. It's allowing and being okay with your truth. So when the truth comes up, sometimes, whether that's externally or internally, we find we resist it. So God, I think resistance is a really amazing tool for us. It's a real good friend because it just highlights what we might be struggling with, highlights what we're afraid of, highlights something else that we're not completely at ease with. So love whatever that is, that resistance is, so you can alter that frequency and bring it into more love, more grace, more acceptance, and just allow it to raise the vibes. It's all about raising the vibes. It's doing whatever you can to bring more joy into your life, more love in your life, more ease, loving what is right now, right in front of you. That doesn't mean accepting, when I'm saying loving what is, it doesn't mean accepting a load of rubbish. It means loving you so that you can respond from the highest point of your heart. You know, when you hear me and many others talk about live from the heart, not always just from the brain, it's because, again, we need to include the heart voice so it can come into unity, so we can accommodate mind, emotions, feelings, spirit, heart voice, all as one. We are amazing human beings. We are amazing. And the more we can get all of our voices, if you like, in alignment, the better life becomes. Okay, so in a nutshell, be kind to yourself for the next few weeks. And she's basically saying with all of this water flow, some of us might be crying more, you might be laughing more. You'll find that your feelings are under a microscope. It's like the feelings really come up. It's like the truth of our feelings need to be revealed now. So we might be in the middle of something. I was doing a course the other day and I was passing a message on from one of my guides, Matilda. And I started crying through the message because the emotion was so, oh my God, it was so deep and so beautiful, but also so direct and truthful that I just had to deliver it with my own tears as well. I couldn't just be the messenger. I was the messenger and I was feeling it all at the same time. Same way later that day, a funny message came through and I was crying with laughter. I just couldn't get my words out. The rest of the group had to help me get my words out. So keep it real, guys. Be real. Be okay with exactly who you are. Love who you are as best you possibly can. Vulnerability is a big thing. When Scorpio comes up, there's a shadow side, okay? There's a light side and a shadow side to every new moon, every full moon. And the shadow side of Scorpio is kind of manipulation through fear. So watch how, if you begin to manipulate anything because you're frightened. You know, it's a natural state of being. A lot of us do that. when we're in fear is we try and control the environment, try and manipulate that environment so that we're less frightened. In this case, Gaia says, Gaia's big advice for this next couple of weeks is go with your vulnerability. You are going to feel vulnerable. You're definitely going to feel vulnerable over the next few weeks. So she says, allow that vulnerability to be. Allow yourself to feel into what vulnerability means to you. I would love to hear from you guys. Please write down in the comments, in our comments field there. Let's have a conversation about what vulnerability you have or how you handle it. Is there a way I can possibly link in for you and help with those vulnerabilities? Because vulnerability is keeping it real. It keeps us humble. It keeps us in a phase where we can really connect into our hearts and the power in our solar plexus area, and we can find out what is that about, what is that reality. And as that actually builds, what it does, the reason the vulnerability is there, Gaia is saying, is it because it invites you into a place of trust. It really invites you into a place of trusting the universe has your back, your front, your sides, above and below. It's inviting you into trust. So whenever you feel vulnerable, over the next amount of time till we meet again this way, then accept that vulnerability and ask yourself, how can I trust the universal forces more? And please look at putting your attention into that area. It will help. So I hope this is of use and of help for you. It's big energies at the moment. Vulnerability, trusting more. Go for it, guys. I love you. I hope you saw the rainbow earlier. Starting to rain, so we've got all the elements today, which I absolutely love and adore. And do you like these asters? Aren't the asters absolutely amazing? Nick, can you get a photo of the asters? Considering this is November, these are looking stunning. So take in the beauty of the asters for a while. Get some healing from the flower kingdom. Lots of love, soul to soul. Bye for now. It's Charlie.